We really pushed our luck yesterday, and I don't know as we're going to get away with that level of performance again. We somehow are still top of the table and unbeaten, but after yesterday's episode, I don't really know how. If you missed it, definitely watch yesterday's video because, well, drama in so many ways in multiple games. We start today with Newcastle, who are 12th. We've then Chelsea, who are in 8th. And then West Ham and Leicester at the end of the month. We're expecting another Carabao Cup game to be drawn in the meantime. So I don't believe... Oh no, hello. It's been drawn in December. Okay, there you go. We don't have a Carabao Cup game today. Just the 4 games for this month then. West Ham and Leicester are both struggling this season. And both in the bottom 4. Leicester are rock bottom, West Ham 17th. So by the time we get to the West Ham fixture, we'll wait and see which of the two are higher or performing better in the league and then decide which of the two, because they're both at home, which of the two we're going to sim at that moment in time. But we start with Newcastle at home, another home game, and hopefully we can provide a good performance for our home faithful. You can see their starting lineup on the right-hand side there. 5 at the back for them. Borja Mayoral and Kwame up top. And we'll jump straight to the action then, now that you've seen their 11 as well. Thankfully, no Darren England in charge this time. It's Kevin Friend. A lot of defenders back here, and those 3 midfield players too have pushed in. Oh, it's good footwork and a good shot. Equally impressive save. Right, from the corner then maybe. Pinto delivers. The keeper is going to come. He has gotten there. Lewis Potter with the, well, I hoped first time volley. He brought it down. Sangari's actually got the time space to take a touch here. Although, it's just bounced harmlessly away from him. That's frustrating. Win that, please. Well up, Garcia. Barnett, edge of the box. Oh, we've seen it before. Not this time. Too flat a shot. Wasn't quite as whipped as it needed to be. Meret again getting that away. And Lewis Potter. Well, the ball keeps flying back towards Meret, the goalkeeper, but he keeps making the saves. Newcastle will be thankful for that. Gallagher, Barnett, this pressure continues on their back line. And Wilkes. And finally, they crack. I mean, it's been one-sided, hasn't it, in the opening 20 minutes? Certainly a better start here than we got in any of yesterday's 3 played games. 20 minutes in, it's Hull 1, Newcastle United 0, and I don't think anybody could argue that we don't deserve that. Dagbert putting pressure on the back line again here. Can we win that header? Stowe's done brilliantly. Gallagher around the corner to Sangare, quickly to Wilkes. Barnett, is Wilkes going to go again? He's not yet. Pinto's gone. Wilkes. I could give it to Sangare. Went for the low, driven, hard effort. And Meret again on fire for Newcastle. Until he made that mistake. But Stowe couldn't get it on target. If he does, that's 1-0. Sorry, no, that's 2-0. But it's not. It's 1-0. Free kick for Newcastle. Surely Mayoral's not going to shoot from here. I know he's... Well, he is. He's one of the league's top goal scorers so far this season, Borja Mayoral, but he's not going to be adding to his 6 tally with a shot like that. That's their first shot and only shot so far of the game. We've had 8. Seen most of them. Oh, but they're going to have a second shot and they're going to equalise. Typical. Borja Mayoral, that's more like it. That's what you expect from him. Certainly more likely to score a chance like that and tuck it in the bottom corner, which he's done. Quick few high fives with fans and then a cuddle with his teammate, and Newcastle are back level at the K-Com. Nice little 1-2. Yeah, really well played. GG. Free kick for Newcastle. Again, for some reason, Borja Mayoral is on it. He's definitely not going to shoot from there, though, that's for sure. They still could get a shot away, though. It's fallen to his strike partner, Kwame, somehow. Tried to step in there with Stowe and couldn't get it. And Kwame with excellent footwork. Thankfully, Stowe has been able to deny them the opportunity to play the ball about. Can we get on the breakaway? There's not too much space here. Unless we can just play the right way to pass to get Charlie Barnett through there. We got a little bit lucky, but not lucky enough. Liverpool take a 2-0 lead against Brighton. We have a 4-point gap at the top, so it doesn't matter if we drop points here. But obviously, games like Newcastle at home, you would expect a side like us to be winning. In fact, with the way that Chelsea's season has gone, you'd expect us to be winning all 4 games today, or at least getting 10 points from these 4 games, with wins against everybody that isn't Chelsea and then perhaps a draw at Stamford Bridge. Marco Grujic could be on his way from Liverpool apparently, but not that bothered about Liverpool right now. Trying to get ourselves in front here against Newcastle, but they're the ones that are putting the more pressure on the opposition goal than ourselves. Get that quickly forward to Wilkes and out to Lewis Potter. Because they've got so many defenders back, it's hard to actually find a way through or lift this. Maybe just going over the top and bypassing that defensive line entirely is the way forward. There's Wilkes. Oh, there's not Wilkes. There's Dagba. Bollocks. Bit of goal scoring form yesterday, wasn't he? Sangare. Unexpected, but certainly most welcome. And it finds Wilkes. I'm going to let it go early. He struck that with such venom. Fired towards goal. Right, Pinto off, Diangana on, I think, is going to be the change we make. So many times Diangana's been the man to unlock opposition defences late in games. You can see Lewis Potter is now 89 rated and Diangana's 83. Both of them up 1 since the last episode. Sangare taking the corner. Of course, Pinto's normally on them, isn't he? Gallagher gets to that. King Lewis Potter, they've backed off. Shot block simulator. Taking my frustration out on their defender there. 17 minutes to go. It's still 1-1. Such an incredible season we've had so far. Again, to repeat, very, very lucky yesterday. We might even not even get anything from it. We're not going to. Kwame's won it for them. We got some late winners in yesterday's episode. And Newcastle have done it against us here. Everybody in the background on the floor, flattened, disappointed, heartbroken. There goes our unbeaten record. As I was saying, 9 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat now this season. Unless we can pull off a miracle again. Which we can't. I held my breath for a moment because I wasn't sure if that was actually going to work out. Never mind. Defeat against Newcastle after the way we hammered them in the opening stages and then finally made the breakthrough. I thought, pretty simple victory this. Nope. Not to be. Chelsea next. The gap at the top is now 1 point as City drew, but Spurs have won and they've closed the gap. Right, Chelsea's 11, then Edouard Mendy in between the sticks. Dujon Sterling, Ariambi, alongside Zinchenko, Billy Gilmore, Leon Goretzka, Riquelme, Havertz and Rafa with Timo Werner up top. That is a world apart from the defence that we know they can put out. They are underperforming. I don't understand why they wouldn't put out a full-strength side against us. We're top of the table. That backline is a disgrace for Chelsea when you've got Militao and Alphonso Davies on the bench. I know they sold Raphael Varane, but still, it's almost offensive that they think they can put out a side like that and still get a decent result against us. I'm quite determined to hammer them now. If they're going to be cheeky enough, even though we're top of the table, to be so disrespectful as to not even give us the respect of a full-strength side, then I'm going to try and put them to the sword. Goretzka, very nearly caught in possession by Conor Gallagher. This is his former team, of course. City take the lead. Sorry, Arsenal take the lead against City. Tavares completely wipes out Rafa there. It's a bit one-sided. And that physical encounter, Gallagher forward to Malik Wilkes. Barnett. Wilkes could go again. It's a poor ball. He's brought that down nicely. And no foul given there. But play will continue. And Callum Elder will lift it in. Edouard Mendy does just enough to come out and get to that. Otherwise, that was going to be a simple flicked header for a 1-0 Hull City lead. Sterling inside to Billy Gilmore. Good footwork from the young Scot. Callum Elder doing just enough to get the ball off him. I'm going to have to be careful when getting the ball away from situations like that because they do press Chelsea. When they lose possession, they jump forward the same way that City or Liverpool do. We haven't yet been able to cut them apart, but Pinto has given us a very impressive 1-0 lead. Lovely finish on his left foot. I made sure to hold down L2 there so that he didn't go for a diving header. He's done that in a previous episode. I think it might even have been the last episode. Went for a diving header and completely fluffed it. That had to be volleyed. Yeah, Might have been easier for him to volley it on his right, but he's gone on his weaker left, but he's tucked it away, so I can't complain. We lead by a goal to nil at the bridge. Forward to Wilkes. Support from Tavares. We'll try and get an early second in this second half if we can. Just to make things a little bit more straightforward for the rest of the game. I said a way to put them to the sword. We unfortunately haven't been able to do that yet anyway, as it's still just the 1 goal to nil. Chelsea, though, really not threatening offensively, despite having a strong lineup in the forward areas of the team. They have bought, as you could see, they're down low and in possession now and on the ball. Ousmane Dembele is on for Rafa at half-time. So they are going for it, Chelsea, but I'm still a bit offended that they decided not to play players like Alphonso Davies and Eder Militao against us. It's a bit of a piss take, really, that they've undervalued our abilities like that. If I overrun that, though, and that would have been a simple square to Pinto to grab his and our second. Come on. Let's actually put them to the sword and show them exactly why they shouldn't underestimate us. Elder at the back post is Charlie Barnett. Oh! Perhaps I'm underestimating Edouard Mendy. That was a hell of a save. Hell of a shot. Kante coming on as well. For Billy Gilmore, and Tavares has headed that into the stand. Sangari's going to get to that first. But Riquelme outmuscles him, which is rare. Kante forward to Havertz, and now I'm slightly concerned with the way they're running at me. Ousmane Dembele played in behind. We can't cope with the pace here. Tavares, though, has done really well. Needed to do that because Timo Werner was ready and waiting to pick up a cross and bury it in the back of the net. I'm going to go to Barnett here. Alongside, he's trying to close me down. I've got Ivan Toney arriving in the middle, but I can't find him with 10 minutes to go. It's getting a bit stretched now and a bit end-to-end. And I have to be wary about drawing too many players out of position as they look to counter on us here. Riquelme will bring it down and get it under control. No cross, though. He's waiting for support, which isn't arriving at any real pace. So he just tries to whip it anywhere and can't find any sort of productive cross whatsoever. Kante, again, they're kind of isolating themselves down in this corner, but now they move central. Now's where the danger is. There's Timo Werner. Galacci with a good save. Former Bundesliga opponents, now Premier League opponents. Havertz delivers the corner. It should be a simple clearance. Was anything but simple, but it kindly falls to Galacci's hands. And we'll settle for that. We should be able to see out the game from here with just 3 minutes to go. Should be, hopefully, just a simple matter of keeping possession and keeping Chelsea away from the ball. Quickly. Go on, Pinto, you're in. Let's finish it. Leonardo Pinto for 2. I wanted a big scoreline. We didn't get it, but we're going to get the win. And in dramatic fashion for Leonardo Pinto. A brace for him. First one was very impressive. Second one more straightforward, but scenes at the bridge. Sorry, Chelsea fans. Not to be. Hull 2, Chelsea 0. That's another 3 points for us. Getting back on the wagon after falling off it briefly against Newcastle. Let's go and see which of West Ham or Leicester we're going to play in the final game. West Ham was 16th, Leicester was 17th, so it didn't really matter which way round we played them. Kufal, Matip, Pablo Favilli and Masuaku. Jordan Stevens, Maxence, Kakare, Viega and someone else. I didn't quite read it quickly enough. I'm surprised to see Jordan Stevens in there. Really, a player that I've got on Football Manager and I have never encountered on FIFA before. But he's here at West Ham and genuinely intrigued to see how good he can be in this game. Gabri, nice tackle by Sturyu. We're on the counter and Sturyu doesn't get the chance to get forward often other than from set pieces, but doing what I see, everyone's kind of closely marked. I haven't really got an option there. We'll find Keane Lewis Potter. There's Millie Wilkes. At your feet. Get the shot away. Oh! Not far away at all from giving us an early 1-0 lead. As Kakare watched on in the background. Just didn't quite set it initially close enough to the goal so that when it bent back, it was still going wide. Done well to get to that. As has Wilkes to that. Barnett, Wilkes. That's a heavy touch, but thankfully they backed off a little bit, the defenders here for West Ham. Conor Gallagher's making a bursting run through the middle. He's not done this much. Oh, what a save by the keeper to keep that out. Martinez, chill your bean, mate. Let that go in, please. Wilkes is up. Actually, it's a good jump, but Who's going to get to that first? He's going to be Sangare. Oh, no, it's meant for Lewis Potter. Well, he's found the ball at his feet now, but that's comfortable enough for Martinez. It's just going to fall free to him. Brilliant stop by the West Ham goalkeeper. And what could be a brilliant ball out for them as well on the counter-attack. Here's Lanzini up against Tavares. We tried to slow him down. Gabri's in here. I think he might be offside there. Lanzini, is he? No play continues. Oh, I can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. He's worked that nicely into Abel Ruiz. He's got support here from Kakare, who finds Ruiz again. And, God, I mean, Glatzi saved the second one without really knowing much about it. He's just kicked it against the goalkeeper. Oh, dearie me. Kakare, nice tackle. Right, counter, come on. Barnett's there. Where's Pinto? Not arriving yet. Keen, Lewis Potter is, though. As ever. Dart inside. And support from Conor Gallagher from the edge of the box. Conor Gallagher, Masuaku's in the way. Malik Wilkes under control. Kakare takes it off him. Balls. No opening goal in this game so far. Excellent dribbling and agility and balance from the West Ham man there to get away from the defender. And then a great eye for a pass as well. Here is Jordan Stevens. First chance he's had really to do anything in this game. Kakare's been good for them so far. Trying to do something. No, Gabri powers it home. And West Ham take the lead right at the death of the first half. Whoa. Could have seen the boys take some damage. It's done well to ride that challenge. And I tell you what, it's a cracking finish. Fair play to them. 1-0 West Ham. Sangare too. West Ham are frustrating me here. Good footwork from Gabri. Thankfully, we just got something on it. Come on, where's this? Where's the classic Chesnoid counter-attack? Here we go. Please. No, I hate Martinez. Proving to be one of the most difficult goalkeepers we've played this year to get the ball past and into the back of the net. Barnett eventually gets that under control. Sangare has Pinto there. I was aiming for Pinto. It tried to give it to Conor Gallagher and we've lost possession. And I've taken the man out in the middle, but I'm almost kind of glad that we accidentally did because otherwise he'd had a simple 1-2 here, Jordan Stevens. And they'd have been in for another. Sangare away. Come on, win that please, Conor. Well up. And again, go on, Pinto. Maybe this time. Can you do it? Gets ahead of him with his head. I'm going to have to turn away from the defender that's with me. He's gotten the block on it for Villiers. He's done brilliantly. I had to try and get the shot away. West Ham done really well so far in this game. Jordan Stevens goes off for them. Stowe's up for this header. Gabri will head it behind. It's Daniel Podence on for West Ham now, the former Wolves man. So electric pace and good trickery. Abel Ruiz heads behind for another corner. Pinto delivers. Tavares could be underneath this. It's going to come back up to Pinto. Masuaku was on the post, so will be onside. Lewis Potter, not the best of touches. Barnett under control. Turn away from the defender. Shot in. Bloody block shots. Tavares wins that well. Barnett's done nicely. Oh, but there's an offside on Tavares. Gallagher. Wilkes. Keane Lewis Potter's through that gap. Come on, Keane. Be my saviour. No, his touch is too heavy. His touch is too heavy. I can't do it. Oh my God, what a ball to Podence. Martinez's distribution has been outrageous in this game. Podence trying now to work a second West Ham goal, which would really kill us off because I can't get the ball past their bloody goalkeeper. Sangare's been amazing for me in CDM today, but I just can't do much against West Ham here. Oh, and that's a lovely ball and devastating finish. Right, West Ham are going to win this one. Our season is certainly hitting a stumbling block here in today's episode. Excellently worked. We're going to lose last minute to Newcastle. We're going to lose more convincingly to West Ham United. And we have to ask big questions of ourselves for the upcoming busy month of December. Are we or are we not going to stand up and be counted and consider ourselves title contenders? Or are we going to have a good start and fall by the wayside? 17 minutes to go here. It would be remarkable if we can turn this one around the same way we did against Tottenham and Burnley the other day. It's not going to happen, I don't think. And we're going to have to resign ourselves to a second defeat in 3 Premier League games today, which is not the way that I envisaged today going. I wanted a massive haul of points today to ensure that we consolidated at the top, not fell further away from it. Martinez can, well, I won't say it. Gallagher, big switch out to Elder. Keane Lewis Potter making the run. Support arriving. Come on, Charlie. Go on, Connor. Go on, Malik. Oh, space, please. Keane. No! That sums up everything in this game, doesn't it? Brilliantly worked move that West Ham managed to somehow survive, either through excellent goalkeeping or a little bit of luck. Keane Lewis-Potter, Conor Gallagher will get one back. No, we can't even do that. Is it Emi Martinez? I didn't actually pay too much attention. No, it's Josep Martinez. Who the hell are you? And he's on a 9.3, and understandably so. Man of the match by an absolute mile. Who are you? Josep Martinez. Jesus Christ, what a goalkeeper. 68 rated with potential of 78, apparently, from Leipzig. Utter madness that he's been able to be that good in that game. How on earth have we not won that 4-2? Honestly, that's probably the best goalkeeping performance against us I can recall in quite a while. Unbelievable. We're still somehow top, although other teams do have games to play. Dean Garner's starting to... we weren't going to talk about your contract at all. We never mentioned your contract. You spoke about first team football. Stop it, Dean Garner. All right, I'll offer him a contract in the next episode or after I finish recording. But let's get to this game against Leicester now, which we certainly should be able to get ourselves through. We've dropped to second as Spurs take over at the top of the table. But can we get ourselves back there with a win here against Leicester? They are 17th, just outside the relegation zone now, so they are actually improving slightly in their form. They were bottom at the start of the episode. We get a 2-0 win. Keane Lewis-Potter with the brace. That's good. Tottenham not on that list. Playing Arsenal later on today and drawing with Arsenal later on today. We are joint top again. Goal difference alone seeing us sit second for now. Okay. Well, it's been a stumble, but it's not a fall over yet. We've got 7 games in the month of December, so we will split that into 2. But for now, that's going to be all for today. We've got some big games in there as well. Man United, Spurs in the Cup, Liverpool, Chelsea again. Everton is not going to be easy. Whew. Okay, Newcastle up to 6th. Flying now, Newcastle, after picking up that win against us. Trying to close down on a top 4 spot. Only 3 points off 4th. There's 3 of us, so that are seemingly racing away from the rest in a title race. But we're very much still in it. And hopefully, come the end of the season, we might well do the winning of it. But we'll wait and see. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more content, guys. Thank you very much indeed for watching. There is the FM Streamer Showdown draft starting tonight. So do follow me on Twitch. Link in the description down below. I hope to see you over there. If not, I'll see you at the weekend, perhaps for when the games kick off. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.